Traders, how are we? Welcome back. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed at trading. As always, guys, we're going to start by looking back at yesterday's trades. But if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news. So stay tuned. Let's start with yesterday. Yesterday was all about US dollar strength, okay? And I took one trade based on this strength, and it was Euro US dollar, and I was selling it. So why were we selling it? Well, if we just follow structure, we are clearly in a downtrend, right? Lower highs, lower lows, downtrend. You do not have to be Warren Buffett to know that's a downtrend. We also had a nice big bearish candle here. Yeah, and the idea was just to take it back down to this blue line. And that's pretty much what happened. But because I've been asleep, I need to sleep, it didn't quite take my profit target. But let's have a look at the entry anyway. So if we drop down to the H1 now, because this is pretty much where I entered. And all it was a structure break. So price had come down on the H1 and then it broke this low, right? That is a continuation of trend for me. Price retraced a little bit. I started selling here. Yeah, put my stop above the gray zone. Yeah, and the idea was to take it back down to this blue line. I actually had my target at 0807, right? So it's literally missed my target by a pip. Now, I've got a decision to make here, guys, because we've had a bit of a bullish push off this level. So I'm just going to see how the next couple of hours plays out. But if it starts pushing up, I might just close the trade for some profit. We shall see. But this trade, as with all of my trades, I put in the VIP Trading Academy. So if you want to receive all of my signals every day, then come join the VIP Discord Trading Academy. So yeah, that's where we are with Euro US dollar. Yeah, just didn't quite take my target. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on this, guys. I'm still seeing US dollar strength anyway. All right, and that was the only US dollar pair that I took. We was looking at other US dollar pairs. We was looking at pound US dollar. If we start with the day chart, similar scenario. We're in a downtrend. Yeah. We had a bearish candle and we were looking to take price lower. Okay, simple as that. Yeah, makes sense. Downtrend, take things lower. If we drop down to the H1, this just had scruffy price action. Okay, so, price came down. We had our gray zone mapped out. We did have, when I say gray zone, I mean my support and resistance zone. Okay, we did have this candle, but the bottom wick didn't fill me with confidence. And then we did have this candle, which you could have entered on, right? You could have entered here, put your stop above here, give your stop a little bit of room. Otherwise, you would have got taken out, and you'd still be in this trade. But that price action is a little scruffy for me. Yeah, Euro US dollar gave me a better setup. Was also looking at New Zealand US dollar. Okay, and this came down nicely. I'm still actually in this trade as well. I was in a hedge position. I got out of the hedge. If we start with the day chart, again, yeah, downtrend. Okay, nice bearish wick. We were looking to take price lower. Okay, if we drop down to the H1, even if you missed this trade, I've been in this trade for a while, but there were some nice entries here. You could have had this candle. That was a nice entry. But again, you do need to give your stop a bit of room. This is the last high on the H1. So, this is, let's do it exactly. So this is 6007, license to kill, very James Bond styley. Give it a bit of room. Yeah, I mean, that's just 3 pips. At least give it 5 pips. So your stop would have been up here. If not a bit more, guys, above the grey zone. Anyway, this gave us some nice entries. Yeah, if you didn't get that one, that was a nice candle. This was a nice candle. Yeah, there were lots of nice candles to enter on, and firstly, take price back down to here. take some profit, let some profit run. What else? There was also US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, so this was obviously in an uptrend, right? So we were looking to buy this as well. Yeah, this is all US dollar strength. This is all I'm showing you. Okay, so it was in an uptrend. We had a bullish candle breaking that high, and the idea was to take it higher. I don't like this candle today. Yeah, so I probably wouldn't buy this one today. But if we drop down to the H1, this didn't really give us a setup. Yeah, because this, this just started breaking down. All right. And then once price starts moving below the moving average 20, I'm always a little bit wary that this could be a move to the downside. So we just didn't have a trade here. Structure broke down. All right. So that was all the US dollar pairs from yesterday. We was also but we were looking at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, and yeah, this is a nice trade now, right? But we were looking at this because we are clearly in a very bullish uptrend, right? That is super bullish, okay? And bullish, even this candle was bullish enough to enter. And then look at yesterday's candle, bullish. Yeah, so this would be a trade idea to come higher. If we drop down to the H1, the trade just didn't happen yesterday because we wanted to see a break of this grey zone. Okay. And, all day you would have been waiting for the break of this grey zone. Just didn't happen. And then eventually, bang, this morning, yeah, literally an hour ago, this has just broken, and we would have had a very nice entry in here. Look, break, retest, start buying. All right, so maybe we've missed this trade, but we'll keep an eye on it. So it didn't happen yesterday, but this morning this has become a trade. And that's just patience, guys. Yeah, you need to wait for the structure breaks. Sometimes, even on the H1, structure breaks can take a day or even 2 days, right? But you have to wait patiently for that. Can't be jumping in. Okay, let's imagine, right, that you really like this level here. Okay, and you got in on this wick, right? And you started buying. Yeah, there hasn't been a structure break yet. Yeah, and you put your stop here, right? Market will take you out. Okay, then that's the moment it decides to reverse and it comes back up. But I have no interest in getting in down here. I have interest in getting in here. Right, when market structure is building up, we're in an uptrend, we're breaking structure to the upside. That's when I'm interested, not in here. Okay, so there you go, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar from yesterday, and then also Euro New Zealand, guys. This was a trade. So you can see, again, clearly, let me draw that line again. I've been drinking, it's too early. In an uptrend, right? Bullish candles, bullish. Even this wick was bullish enough. Okay, you can see the top wick was far bigger the bottom wick was far bigger than the top wick, whereas yesterday's candle, the wicks are quite even, so less inclined to take this trade. But anyway, yesterday we were looking for buys. If we looked at the H4, a few of the guys on the VIP in the VIP Discord were looking at this, but we had this very big rejection candle here, and we found ourselves in a bit of a range here. All right, so the actual trade was this candle. Yeah, once price got to the bottom of the range, and then we saw a nice move upwards. Okay, if we drop down to the H1, it wasn't that clear to do that though. And again, where I'm going to enter is here, right? So we had this break to the upside on the H1, right? We never really got a bearish candle until this one. Okay, and I was contemplating taking this trade with this candle. But because of that H4 candle on the range, it decided to come lower. But even when it comes down here, I'm still not interested in buying. I am interested in buying, bang, here. This is where I'm interested in buying. A break of this high, this is where I want to buy. All right, but yeah, didn't take this trade yesterday. The price action was a little bit scruffy. You can see in here, it's been a little bit scruffy. But, you know, and I say it's scruffy. On the H1, it's scruffy. But if you look at the H4, not scruffy at all, right? That's clearly a range. You buy the bottom, buy the bottom, buy the bottom. Yeah, not scruffy at all. So sometimes you need to look at the bigger picture to make things look less scruffy. All right. Anyway, guys, those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single morning, then please come join the channel. Subscribe to the channel right now. Smash that notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. It really helps support the channel and keeps the slightly crazy editor happy. Right, trades for Thursday, the 28th of March, guys. Before I get started, let me just mention a few cool things that you may be interested in, right? First of all, we have a trading community where we have traders sharing knowledge, ideas, experiences. So come join our free Discord. All you need to do is create a username and we let you in. Yeah, it's not like Fort Knox. Yeah, you can just come in, right? Secondly, within the free Discord, we also have the VIP Trading Academy, which you do have to pay for. Yeah, this is separate, but right now we are giving this to you for free. All right, so check out the promotion on that. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. All the information is in the video description. Also, guys, don't forget, live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Be there or be square. Right, trades. So yesterday, guys, was all about US dollar strength. Okay. And this, I don't think this US dollar strength has gone away, but today is perhaps not the day to trade US dollar strength. Right, so let me explain. So, this was a trade from yesterday, Euro US dollar, right? And we were looking to sell it, okay? Because yesterday we had this candle and there was nice room to move into, right? But now, yesterday's candle, we've had a bit of a bounce off, of these lows. That candle is less appealing today. Yeah, today might do this. It might break through here and we get a nice big bearish candle. Then tomorrow, I'm very interested. Yeah, and I'm actually still in this trade as well. Pound US dollar. If we just go back one day, right? If I go back one day, yeah. So yesterday, yeah, we were looking at the market like this. Downtrend, nice big bearish candle, right? We go forward, we get rid of this back to the future device, right? We've now seen a bullish candle. So today I'm not interested. Again, tomorrow I might be, but today I'm not, right? And it's the same. What else was we looking at? Yeah, US dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah. So remember, these candles were not here. Let's rub these candles out. I'm not using my back to the future device. I'm using a pen. But yeah, look at this uptrend. Yeah, super bullish candle, right? But then all of a sudden, guys, yeah, yesterday's candle, look at that. Yeah, it just today it's putting me off with US dollar strength. Having said that, yeah, the one trade I still like is New Zealand US dollar and sells. Okay, so if we start here, this is still my trade idea for today. So why do I like it? Well, basically, guys, it's this weekly candle I really like, first and foremost. If we just follow the weekly chart, yeah, you can see we are clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, lower highs, lower lows. And we have a super duper bearish candle. Yeah, that is a technical term, super duper bearish, right? So, at the very least, we can come down to this 5950 level, if not further, right? And this is what we're seeing. If we drop down to the day chart now, Again, there is this level here. Again, like I pointed out with a few of the other pairs, this is a doji, but look, it does have a bit of a bottom wick, right? And there's these last daily lows are struggling to break. All right, that's what I want to see, a break of those lows pretty much. Okay, but I'm still looking for sells on New Zealand US dollar. If we drop down to the H1, right, as you can see right now, we're having a bit of a push off this level. Okay, now, when am I not interested? So I just want to keep following H1 structure. All right. And even yesterday, we are totally with H1 structure still. Okay. We're still seeing, lower highs, these lower lows. We're in a downtrend. And, really what I want to see is this downtrend continuation. Maybe if we get a nice, somewhere in here, we get a nice big bearish candle, I could add to my position. All right. And then really what I want to see is a break of this low. Yeah, this low is holding. Look at this reaction here. I want to see price, come down, break this level. And then once we break this level, we have lots of free air to move into. All right. So that's what I'm looking for with New Zealand US dollar. Okay. If price starts breaking this price starts breaking these last H1 highs, not interested. Okay, not interested. If it comes back up here, it could be a trade tomorrow or a couple of days' time. All right, so we shall see with New Zealand US dollar. I want to stay with H1 structure, but still a trade. And the other one, guys, is this Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, this is the other trade idea for today. If we drop down to the day chart, there's still a bit more room here. I'm zooming out just so you can see this level, guys. You can see these highs here, right? So there's still a little bit more room for this pair to move into, up to this 0914. If we drop down to the day chart, it is super duper bullish. Yeah, that is a very bullish uptrend. That is more bullish than Bully Bullseye. Do you remember him? Anyway, I digress. Very bullish, yeah, bullish candle, right? So we can take price back up to here. Interestingly, this might be a trade right now, guys, okay? Because we have had this H1 structure break. We were looking at this level yesterday, and price, if we just follow H1 structure, it broke H1 structure here, right? But then I don't want to buy immediately into more resistance. So I need to see a break of this level, which we've had. Okay, it's retraced. Let's see if we can take this higher now. All right, so Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, yeah, might start trading this now, guys. And if I do, I will put all of my trade signals in the VIP Trading Academy. So check it out. It's free at the moment. Check out the promotion. And that's it for today, guys, really. New Zealand US dollar buys, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar buys. Right, let's take a look at the news now. So news for Thursday, the 28th of March. Guys, before I start, please subscribe to the channel. Please smash the like button. Big news day today, guys. Lots of news. So first of all, 7 o'clock, London GMT. All of these times are London GMT. Coming out of the UK, we've got the GDP. We've also got all this other data coming out at the same time. So this is really going to potentially move any pound pairs if you're up early enough. But GDP is so important at the moment, yeah. Especially in the UK, is it, in heading into a recession, is it not? GDP are the figures they all look at. After that, guys, we also have, these are important. At 7 o'clock, German retail sales, important. 8 o'clock, coming out of the Switzerland, we got KOF leading indicators, important. At 8:55, we've got the German unemployment change and the German unemployment rate, very important. After that, 12:30, yeah, we've got a lot of big data coming out. We've got continuing jobless claims, we've got the GDP, again, very important, and we've got initial jobless claims. So 12:30, this could really move any US dollar pairs. And at the same time, we have got Canadian GDP. This is a typo. We don't have the GDP a minute later as well. So yeah, GDP at the same time as US GDP. So imagine US dollar, Canadian dollar. That is going to be very volatile. After that, 145, also got Chicago PMI, another 3-star rating. And then at 2 o'clock, these are all 2 stars, but all of these Michigan pieces of data together are going to be one big 3-star, right? So yeah, super busy day, guys. Must tread carefully with the news. Don't forget to join me for the live stream later today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you later.